Talk about summer, rest,
Okay.
discipleship. We slow down, but we don't stop.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Things like that. Okay.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say whatever you want to say.
Hey, Coram Deo, it is Monday, June 9th. Is that right?
Yep.
I'm here with your weekly update, and I'm joined with Pastor Kevin, who oversees our gospel communities here at Coram Deo. And we wanted to take this weekly update just to cast a little bit of vision for how our gospel community ministry looks different during the months of the summer. So Kevin, would you take a moment just to share? I'm using way too many words.
Thanks, Justin. So you know, if you've been around long enough, that our gospel communities generally run from September through May, kind of on a school year calendar. And what that means is that they're a huge evidence of grace to us because we gather regularly to talk about Jesus and what he's doing in our lives. But the challenge that creates is that it can also create a little bit of weariness. And so we really like to use June and July especially to rest, to slow down, and to embrace some of what the summer brings because it's good for us and our souls. It's also good for us as Christians to learn how to rest and do different things. The risk, though, is that we stop discipleship completely. And so that's the other way we want to avoid and the things we want to make sure we're guarding against this summer. And so what I'd invite you to is to embrace both the rest that the summer brings in your community rhythm, but also think creatively about what are the things you could give yourself to this summer instead of the weekly gathering. So things like Bible study, book study, outings with your gospel community, ways that you can even invite neighbors or friends or coworkers that are relationally connected to you, but maybe not to the church. Think about those kinds of people and what might pull them in this summer. And so those are the kinds of things we want to free you to do this summer to further your discipleship and the mission of Jesus in our city.
So as Kevin said, we do not want to stop discipleship. We just want to slow down, enjoy some Sabbath rest, and adjust those rhythms accordingly as a way to be able to flourish as disciples for the long haul, right? If you are newer to Coram Deo, you're not in a gospel community, and you're looking to get more meaningfully connected in this church, I can't encourage you enough to register for our Connections Dinner, which is coming up on Sunday, June 22nd. Information on how to register for that event is below in this email. And we'd love to have you in the room that night as we help a number of different people get connected to the life and the ministry of our church. So that's all we have this week for our weekly update. Look forward to seeing you again next week for another one.